everybody, and welcome back to another episode from the Realm of Vasten. I'm repairing my tools because I've been digging. I need, I'm gonna need to grab some reinforcements here for this digging project. It is just freaking massive. I'm gonna show it to you, but I thought we could just talk just for a few minutes while we're doing this. Hopefully, the mob sounds are not too intense. I think I have them turned down pretty much all the way. Anyway, so I'm just getting ready to do a live stream, and hopefully, what I'd like to do is do this little intro, go over and show you where I'm going to be digging during the live stream, and then sort of come back on the other side and continue the episode from there, because my live streams are no longer going to be kept public. I discussed this in a video, but in case you missed it, live streams having them public can negatively impact your channel. I have just recently learned. So the way I'm going to do it is the way that JERM'S is doing it, and some other people, is basically I'm going to make them unlisted. And I think that what is going to be best for me is it's going to be a patron perk. Very few people go back and watch those old episodes anyway, and I don't really recommend it because they're not very good. There's a lot of reasons they're not good. I had a bad mic. I had very bad production. Most of them, the first 150 episodes of the Realm of Vasten are live streamed, and that's not ideal for watching playback, because there's no cuts on really boring tasks. Like, I think I spent 3 or 4 consecutive episodes planting a wheat field, because that's what you do in live streams. Not great for like a series though, you know what I mean? So that's going to be for patrons only, that, as well as my jazz record that I recorded some years back, and in addition, some occasional Patreon exclusive episodes, which is Patreon on any level at all, and also YouTube member as well. So, just in case anyone's interested in catching the VODs sort of after the fact, that's the place you can get them. There's a link to the playlist there, and again, that's on any level, found on my Discord in the Patreon exclusive chat. Okay, anyway, enough about all that patron stuff. Let's finish this. I just need like a couple more like little experience balls, and then we'll finish this. So today, what I want to do, today's going to be a bit of a look-see. We're not really going to be building today. What I want to do is I want to do the dig, talk about the dig portion of this, the underground sort of place where all the portals are going to be, and I want to show off Adgery is going to be the place, because some of the folks have been really hard at work. I need like just a couple more. This is taking so long. I can't. There we go. Thank you. So they have been really hard at work and doing amazing things, and I think that I want to show it before it's like, all done. So let's go over and take a look at the dig and see where we stand for that, and then we'll do the live stream, and then I'll come back and I'll try to meet up with maybe Old Gray Man. He's sort of heading up, I guess, that project, and coming over with the VD build team that is coming over. The other thing I want to mention right in the top of this video is, if you didn't see it yet, Wizard City has begun. We did the first episode on Saturday. The second one's going to be after this video comes out, so it'll be the following Saturday. So 2 have been recorded, but we're going to probably do 10 or so, maybe 12, maybe 14 on just this project. We'll see how long it takes. Who knows? But if you're interested in getting in on that, then the best thing to do is to join Discord, and it's a lot more open. There's a lot sort of less stringent Vasten application process to get into Wizard City, since it's creative and a small mod pack and stuff. So if you want to jump in on that build team style, it's really fun. We do 2-hour segments, 2-hour recording segments. Hit me on Discord. Me or any of the mods can get you hooked up with that. And I'd like to get a little bit bigger of a build team. I think it's good. I think it'd be better if it was just a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was not that much fun. Let's go. I'll show you how far I've dug down. It's not very much. It's not very much. But this is what we're going to be working on today during today's live stream. Just kind of chatting and talking to folks. Hopefully some people can come out and keep me company while I'm digging out this big hole. I know that digging is maybe not necessarily the absolute most fun thing to watch, but I need to see how far we went up here. That all has to go down. So it's like, I don't know, maybe... So man, maybe like 30 blocks, 30 levels, 30 Y levels of this. So yeah, got a lot to do. So we'll catch you after the live stream. Well, a funny thing happened during my live stream. I got completely sidetracked from what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be showing you sort of the aftermath of the dig. Well, I only dug down 1 level, and then I stopped to go repair my tools, and I got talking to everybody, and unsurprisingly, I got completely sidetracked by, instead, trees. So the good news is we actually have some custom trees done. We have Spruce 01 and Spruce 03, which I'm not sure exactly who did it. Chef, Juxie, Mollis, Jim. I'm not sure. But these are two of them, and they're together. This is like Spruce 01, I think. I should mention them to maybe only put one tree per save, only because I'd rather, if these two trees were, if I did them separately, then I move this tree like further away, it's going to look differently. Then if you see this too often, these two exact trees together, that's going to be very obvious that they're cut and paste jobs, which they are from Adri. But you know, that's part of the lore and everything. Another funny thing that happened is that I messed up. I messed up and I accidentally destroyed some of JERM'S castle work here. Right here. What happened was I didn't resave this after I added the structure void blocks during the live stream. And then I imported these trees. So that means that all of these became error. Now I have since sort of built a little temporary cliff and all that stuff. I mean, walking down through here looks pretty cool. It looks pretty good. Unfortunately, that's supposed to be a tower. So maybe I'll have to move them or whatever. I'll do. Jerm, I know you're not watching this, but just in case, I'll do whatever you want there. Just let me know. Let me know what is best. If you want me to get rid of those trees, I have absolutely no problem. The reason why I put them there is because I thought it would be cool as you walk up here to have some lower trees. So to make the big tree, the Joel Duggan experience tree, look right, you know, and that's a little bit messed up. So yeah, so still working, but let me see. I flew in some more trees. Where the heck did I put? Oh yeah, I know where I put them. Okay, so I got these two, those two, and over here, there's just a wee bitty bit of a mistake over here that I made. Right over in this area, and it's really easily fixable. But I am lucky. This area, I've decided that I want this to just be grass and nature and stuff like that because there's not really room for a house. I think it would be cool to just have this all naturified, and I thought that's what we could work on today. It's really just grass this up, add some sources of light so that snow won't completely cover it, and then add in some snowdrifts where they should be, right? Okay, so yeah, let's let me see if I can find the mistake actually. Right here. This is it. It was so close. I was so close to totally destroying a giant part of this because I messed up and I forgot to resave the trees. They are since now resaved and everything is fine. But yeah, I came really close to blowing it. So I have a bunch of dirt here. I'm thinking about using all coarse dirt because then I can pick and choose kind of where grass is, like little tufts of grass and stuff, but not all grass. I think that is actually going to make a difference. So let me grab all this stuff. I wouldn't mind catching the snow because it's just going to save time later whenever I would need to replace the snow. So yeah, let me catch this. I'm going to dig this all out. I'm just going to work in this little area today, I think. Next episode, I'll be doing a little bit of a collab with Sai and potentially Old Gray, depending on how our time situation works out, because I want to show what the Vasten Dimensions crew is working on over in Adri, because it is impressive. Doesn't cover it. It is amazing, and I want to show it on video. I know I showed it on live stream, but since my live streams are no longer listed for watching later, I thought that it would be good to show it on a video. So yeah, so let me just work this out. I'm just gonna take all the sand down one layer lower than I need to, and then fill this all up with coarse dirt. It's actually snowing. I can barely believe it myself. I think this might be the first time it has snowed in this world in like weeks. But yeah, this is a really good thing. I mean, because I wanted to see, oh, it ended. Perfect. Anyway, it was snowing for a second. I wanted to see where the snow would land on this road, if at all, and it looks like very little. So I may actually come in and add some snow and some diorite along the edges and things like that later. But I've done quite a bit of work since I saw you last. Oops, let me show you this part over here first. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the part they did first. I filled in all of this, made it look a little bit more dense. I actually added some of this. I think this is beetroot that JERM has changed to rice. And I think that's kind of cool. It just gives a little bit nice, different look, like weeds. So I just put some kind of under the trees and stuff, little snow piles. Also some icicles over here. Let me show that. So yeah, I brought some icicles coming up from the water, almost like as if water has like smashed against these docks and then frozen as an ice spray. There's probably a word for that, but I don't know what it is. started adding a little bit of these. I think that's been a long time coming, like the whole season. I think I did this docks like episode 4 or something, and they're still untouched kind of. So yeah, so I did all that, but you may have noticed I did a big thing too. I did a big thing because my kids napped for a really long time earlier today, and I actually had just a whole chunk of time. So I made another ice spike. These are actually shockingly easy to make if you've never made them before. I mean, they're time consuming for sure, but they don't take very long here. So snow is the longest one because you just have to sit there and gather snow at the snow golem, but all the rest really, I mean, ice with size, amazing ice farm over there, that's really fast, and compressed ice comes from the banking clan. So honestly, I mean, this didn't take that long. I'm getting better at it too. I'm getting better at sort of filling it in as I bounce up. There's a lot of wasted materials. There's a lot of double and even triple layers as I went up, but I just didn't worry about it since the materials are all essentially completely free. I mean, really, big picture, they're all free. So yeah, I just thought that the lore of these ice spikes is that as the tree grew, ice spikes sort of also grew like as part of the power. So I thought it would be kind of cool to have some of these around. I may build, you know, maybe several more as we go and as time moves along. Oh, this road needs to be textured. But let me show you the other thing I did, which I guess the only way to get over there is going to be grabbing an integral. Let me see here. How about I did another bearberry field, and this was just because I had grind time whenever I was on the phone on hold for like a million years earlier today. So I was just shearing leaves like a mad person, and I decided instead of work the bearberry patches that we've been doing, I thought let's do them in a different place and see how it goes. And I think it comes out really well here. Let's go over here. Oops. Oh. Okay, that still works. Yeah, right over here. So I think this is really cool, right? Right here, just like framing down in here, giving some just some greenery as you walk through here. I think it really comes along really well. Yeah, and just like the slope. I'm not scared of you yet until we add the data pack, which I will add as soon as we're done digging, I promise. So anyway, we just don't want to have mob griefing on, but to get villagers and stuff to work, you have to have mob griefing on, so that's why we use the creeper data pack. Anyway, yeah, this is just really cool. It's just a really, really, really cool look. Let's go sleep and take a look at this in Spectator, because I think that I'm probably about done with the episode, and I do want to grab a comment of the day, so let me do that and I'll come back. The question or comment of the day actually comes from someone who's currently online, but I think it's a really interesting idea and I want to talk about it for a minute. What if it returns you to the snow cabin sometimes at random? And that comes from Dove, who is online, I believe right now. Yes, he is. Okay. So that's such a cool idea. So, but I want to ask your opinion on that. Now, if assuming that we're going to build more Tanis cabins kind of all over the world as we go, you know, as time goes on, there may be a time where there's 5 or 6 cabins. Would it be cool to have each time you leave Tanis to have a random chance of which Tanis cabin you walk out to? It would be kind of cool, right? Now, it may be not convenient, you know, not convenient for sure, but it might be really cool, and I don't know. I'm looking for your opinion. So, not convenient, but maybe a really cool like lore sort of situation. What do you think? Let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. Boy, that's not a bad screenshot right there. So, okay. This is going to be it for me today. It's a short episode in time, but a long episode in how much time it took me to shear all these things and do all the ground and build that big ice spike. But, you know, I think it's pretty cool. So next episode, hopefully we're going to do a collab. I want to go over to Adjury and see what the VD crew is doing. I think they're doing some super cool things. I think you're going to be really, really astonished when you see how much work they have done over there. And yeah, let me know what you think of this. More bearberries, more ice spikes. What? Yes? Love to hear. And I will see you next episode of Realm of Vasten. Please don't forget to subscribe to my friends. They're amazing people and amazing builders and amazing content creators. And also check out the new series, The Lore of Vasten, coming at you a couple times a week, I hope. As well as Wizard City time-lapse build, which should be about once a week. Okay, love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time.